Hey, fellow YouTubers, Tim here. Yeah, I'm at Loren Cook Company, waiting for the president.
Don't listen to that guy.
Where's Matt? He's a maintenance guy. Man, we got a crowd here today. All right, I'm all excited about this. How about y'all? Okay, I'll catch you a little later. Well, guys, I've been here an hour. I haven't moved much. Crowd's getting bigger. All right, guys, we're inside. We're getting up to the metal detectors. Security first, guys. All right, guys, past security, past the dogs. We're doing good now. Turn around here and show you the building. Pretty cool. All right, get on the other side of the curtain. I'll show you some more.
To do this brand new facility. We have some punch lists to do, and normally that's just supposed to be an exit. This facility is going to be a manufacturing facility, and with this square footage connected to our plant over here, we have 500,000 square feet. If you go south of Kearney Street, about a block, you'll run into our other manufacturing facility and our corporate offices where we have our sound labs, air labs, IT department, engineering, and all that. That's a little over 400. And by the time you take in our square footage in our plant in Coffeyville, Kansas, we have about 1 million square feet. For those that don't know what this company does, we're in the manufacturing business of ventilation equipment. It's used in the commercial and industrial markets. For an example, restaurants, schools, hospitals, pharmaceutical companies. We have energy recovered ventilators. We do stadiums, high-rise buildings. We're also proud to say that we have maintenance flight. Manufacture in Mexico, China, or wherever else. The other thing that I'm proud of, I've been here, like I said, 53 years, and we've never had a layoff. One of the things, though, that bothers me is that some of the component parts that we have in our fans, like electric motors, ball bearings, unfortunately, a lot of those you cannot buy in the United States. You've got to go to Mexico, you've got to go to China. And if we don't do that, then we can't build our products. If we can't build our products, then we have a massive layoff. So that's where I know it's going to work with President Trump's equipment. We've got a new machine that just came in, and they usually 700,000 to 1 million, and a lot of the CNC punching equipment you cannot buy in the United States, and I think that's almost criminal. So what we need to do is, if the taxes come down and deregulation comes down, a lot of these companies will be coming back in. I better cut they gave me a couple of minutes. I have a tendency to go too long. But, and I think President Trump's arriving a little early. But I would say that under his leadership and what he's done, we'll make America great again. But we are making America great. Thank you.
Okay, you stand up or sit down, what we're doing. Alright guys, that was Jerry Cook. That's the son of the founder of the company that was just speaking. And now we're in a lull waiting on the president to show up.
Jay Trump.
Outside that were waving proudly the American flag. Believe me, we appreciate it very much. I want to thank Jerry Cook, Steve Erning, and all of the tremendous employees here at the Loren Cook Company for hosting us today. We've heard so much about you. It's a great honor to know you. Thank you. I also want to welcome the many distinguished guests who are here with us for this very important event. Secretary of the Treasury, Steve Mnuchin. Thank you, sir. Secretary of Commerce, Wilbur Ross. Small Business Administrator, which by the way is a very large business, I will tell you that, Linda McMahon. And from the purely political world, a really great friend who did such an incredible job with his beautiful wife at the inauguration, Senator Roy Blunt. Thank you. Governor Greitens is here, who's doing some job. Lieutenant Governor Parson, situation in Texas and Louisiana. As we all know, our Gulf Coast was hit over the weekend with a devastating hurricane of historic proportion. Torrential rains and terrible flooding continue to pose a grave danger to life and to property. Our first responders have been doing We must be vigilant. We must protect the lives of our people. I was on the ground in Texas yesterday to meet with Governor Abbott, who is doing, by the way, an incredible job, and local officials, so that we can coordinate the very big and unprecedented federal response. In difficult times such as these, we see the true character of the American people, their strength, their love, and their resolve. We see friend helping friend, neighbor helping neighbor, and stranger helping stranger. And together, we will endure and we will overcome. For those affected by this storm, we are praying for you, and we are here with you every single step of the way. And I can speak, I know, for the people in this room. Very, very fine folks of Missouri. And I said to Senator Blunt, and I said to Billy Long on the plane coming in, can I say Missouri? Or should I say Missouri?
Missouri.
And they said, whatever you want is okay, so I said. But I'm especially pleased to be here in Springfield, the birthplace of a great American icon, the legendary Route 66. Who would have known? This is the place where the Main Street of America got its start. And this is where America's Main Street will begin its big, beautiful comeback that you are seeing it right now. This is a comeback of historic proportions. You're seeing it happen right now. We're here today to launch our plans to bring back Main Street by reducing the crushing tax burden on our companies and on our workers. Place to launch this effort than right here in the American heartland, surrounded by hardworking men and women whose skill, determination, and drive are truly second to none. And by the way, before I start, Ivanka Trump, I see you. The communities along this historic route were a vivid symbol of America's booming industry. Truck drivers hauled made in America goods along this vital artery of commerce. Families passed through bustling towns on their way to explore the great American West. And high-quality manufacturing jobs lifted up communities, gave Americans a paycheck that could support a family. Cook is a great example of the people that do it. Provided millions of our fellow citizens with the pride and dignity that comes with work. But in recent years, millions of Americans have watched that prosperity slip away in the rear view mirror, and it wasn't pleasant to watch, especially for me. I would sit back, I was in business, and I could see what was happening. It wasn't good. If we want to renew our prosperity and to restore opportunity, then we must reduce the tax burden on our companies and on our workers. In the last 10 years, our economy has grown at only around 2% a year. You look at other countries and you look at what their GDP is. They're unhappy when it's 7, 8, 9. And I speak to them, leaders of the country. How are you doing? I think Congress is going to make a comeback. I hope so. Tell you what, the United States is counting on it. Here are my 4 principles for tax reform. First, we need a tax code that is simple, fair, and easy to understand. That means getting rid of the loopholes and complexity that primarily benefit the wealthiest Americans and special interests. Our last major tax rewrite was 31 years ago. It eliminated dozens of loopholes and special interest tax breaks, reduced the number of tax brackets from 15 to 2, and lowered tax rates for both individuals and businesses. At the time, it was really something special. Since then, our tax laws have tripled in size, And the tax code itself now spans more than 2,600 things that happen. But then, under this pro-America system, our economy boomed. It just went beautifully, right through the roof. The middle class thrived, and median family income increased. Other countries saw the success. They looked at us. They saw what is America doing, what's happening with the United States. And they acted very swiftly by cutting their taxes lower and lower and lower and reforming their tax systems to be far more competitive than ours. Over the past 30 years, the average business tax rate among developed nations fell from 45% to less than 24%, and some countries have an unbelievably low tax, including, by the way, China and some others that are highly competitive and really doing very well against us. They are taking us, frankly, to the cleaners. So we have no choice. We must lower our taxes. And your senator, Claire McCaskill, she must do this for you. And if she doesn't do it for you, you have to vote her out of office. She's got to make that commitment. She's got to make that commitment. If she doesn't do it, we just can't do this anymore with the obstruction and the obstructionists. If we don't get tax cuts and reform approved, potentially the biggest ever, we're looking for the biggest ever negotiated, but if we can't, we'll terminate it and we'll start all over again with a real deal. So when it comes to the business tax, we are dead last. Can you believe it? So this cannot be allowed to continue any longer. America must lead the way, not follow from behind. We have gone from a tax rate that is lower than our economic competitors to one that is more than 60% higher. We have totally surrendered our competitive edge to other countries. We have totally surrendered. We're not surrendering anymore. Ideally, and I say this for our Secretary of the Treasury, we would like to bring our business tax rate down to 15%, which would make our tax rate lower than most countries, but still by no means the lowest, unfortunately, in the world. But it would make us highly competitive. In other words, foreign companies have more than a 60% tax advantage over America. They can pay their workers more, sell their products and services at lower costs, and still make more money than their U.S. competitors. We cannot restore our wealth if we continue to put our businesses in such a tremendous disadvantage. We must reduce the tax rate on American businesses so they keep jobs in America, create jobs in America, and compete for workers right here in America, the America we love. So for businesses, for people like you, your wages will go up. Lower taxes on American business means higher wages for American workers, and it means more products made right here in the USA. When I was growing up, I always used to see the signs, and we would always stand there and product made in the USA. You would see it. We're going to go back to made in the USA. They can do lots of things with those paychecks. And that really means buying product ideally made in this country. But that means they'll go out and they'll spend their money. And it will be a beautiful thing to watch. This includes helping parents afford child care and the cost of raising a family. That's so important to Ivanka Trump. It's time. Instead of exporting our jobs, we will export our goods. Our jobs will both stay here in America and come back to America. We'll have it both ways. Millions of struggling citizens will be lifted from welfare to work. They will love getting up in the morning. They will love going to work. They will love That is the future I want for our people. That is the future I want for America. A nation where we are proud, prosperous, united, and free. Today, I am asking every citizen to join me in dreaming big and bold and daring things, beautiful things, for our country. I am asking every member of Congress, which we have many with us today, to join me in unleashing America's full potential. I am asking everyone in this room and across the nation to join me in demanding nothing but the best for our nation and for our people. And if we do these things, and if we care for and support each other and love each other,